Well, good morning. It is the 4th of March 2021, and welcome to another daily devotional. This morning I was in Second Corinthians chapter 4. This is what it says. But we have this treasure in jars of clay to show that the surpassing power belongs to God and not to us. We are afflicted in every way, but not crushed. Perplexed, but not driven to despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Struck down, but not destroyed. Always carrying in our body the death of Jesus, so that the life of Jesus may also be made manifested in our bodies. Paul is saying to the church in Corinth, he's saying, listen, you're seeing the power of the Holy Spirit through us. You're seeing God do incredible things through us. But this treasure that is the Holy Spirit, he takes up residence in earthen vessels. We are not perfect. We're by no means perfect. But the treasure is in these jars of clay, weak, frail, brittle. But there is treasure. And the treasure is Christ in you, the hope of glory. The treasure is Holy Spirit taking up residence on the inside of you, so that you become a temple of the Holy Spirit, where it isn't about gold or silver making the temple look fancy on the outside. It's about the treasure being on the inside. Jesus' big criticism of the Pharisees was, hey, listen, you're whitewashed tombs. You look great on the outside. You put on all the show of being religious and all the show of being spiritual, but inside, you're dead man bones. There's death on the inside of you. There's no life on the inside of you. Paul turns this around and says, no, the treasure is in jars of clay. What's on the outside doesn't look like much. What's on the outside, it isn't strong. What's on the outside isn't fancy. There's no huge amounts of gold or silver or anything like that there. But what's on the inside is incredible. That's the treasure. It's moving from the inside out. The treasure is in earthen vessels. And so the strength is within, because that's where Christ is, where Christ takes up residence on the inside of us by his Holy Spirit. And so Paul can say, hey, listen, we're going through all this stuff. This power, it's not us, it's Jesus. And therefore, we can be afflicted, but we're never going to be crushed, because the internal strength, the internal power is there. We can be perplexed. We won't understand everything, but we're not going to be driven to despair, because we've got to be happy in the mystery, right? We've got to trust God with the things that we don't necessarily understand. And we might be persecuted. The enemy might come against us. People might come against us. People might say all kinds of things. But we are never forsaken. And people might strike us down, but we'll never be destroyed, because he who is in us is greater than he who is in the world. Guys, the treasure is within. You're the earthen vessel. You gotta let your light shine. Have a great day.